Love it. Love it. Ew, it's your girl Mina Mendoza, little girl, big personality, queen of spice. Yes, we here. It's Thursday. It's 7 p.m. The day is more beautiful than when it was this morning. But yeah, so like again, I'm starting to get into my ebb and flow. I want to start off the show with some shout outs. I want to make sure that I could give people their flowers before we start off the episode. I definitely want to give a quick shout out. Shout out to Rip Dispensary. They're having an amazing art show tomorrow at 7 p.m. And it's a free art show, definitely curated by beautiful Jersey City artists. But basically any artist from Jersey is going to be there. So you could go there, show some love, you know, buy some flour, buy some oils, buy some edibles, whatever it is, you know, definitely stop by. But you could check out some art and also buy some bud too. So shout out to Rip Dispensary in Jersey City. Also, we have an event that just launched today. So definitely check out Bravery Studios at Instagram. Marv the producer. You can check out my Instagram, Queen of Spice. That's the Queen #0 Spice. So we are having a karaoke showdown. Yes, June 29th. Get your ass here. So let me tell you all about it. You get to submit one song. If you win, the grand prize winner gets 2 free hours of recording time at Bravery Studios. You can't beat that. It's free. There's also going to be some other contests as well. I believe Best Kimono. So it's definitely stop by. There's going to be food, other podcasters. There's going to be a great community for people to network and meet each other and just support. It's also going to be an amazing day of a night of singing. So get your ticket at Eventbrite, June 29th. Come through. Who's going to have the best karaoke song? Also, I am a judge. And also shout out to Ayo Chill Studios. They're going to be a judge as well. And then the third judge, we're actually going to find out that day. I don't even know who the third judge is going to be. But get your butt here. It's going to be an amazing time. And yeah, come through. Come through. That part.
Just do it.
Yes. So, you know, I'll remember some more shout outs as we continue the show, but I want to go ahead and introduce my guest for today. Today, I'm giving you an extra special spicy episode. We got my guest, Michael. I didn't want to say your last name, love, because I'm going to be very honest. I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
DeBlasio.
DeBlasio.
Yeah, no relation to the mayor.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was like, do I say it like the mayor or don't I? But I didn't want to murder your last name.
No, I feel you. No.
Okay, but Michael DeBlasio.
Yes.
Okay. All right. How are you feeling, my friend?
I'm good, love. Thank you for having me, by the way.
Yes.
Much love.
Feeling the vibes, all that.
Very dope spot. I love what you do. You know, I love the show.
Thank you.
You came on my radar with the Cece Camacho episode.
Oh, I love her.
I love her, man. She's
Women
actually
empowerment. That's the homie right there.
She's been I know her for years. She's like from my neighborhood. So, but it's just dope to see her music and what she's doing.
Yes.
So once I saw her on here and then just followed you, I just, I like the stuff you do. Like, you're a very dope creative.
Thank you. I'm out here trying.
For sure. That's all you gotta do, right?
That part. Try every day.
Yep.
Every fucking day. Let's kick it. All right, so
Let's kick it.
Michael DeBlasio, tell me, what's your nationality?
My mother is Honduran and my
Okay.
dad is Italian and Asian.
Wow.
Yeah, so I have quite the mix.
So DeBlasio sounds Italian.
Yeah, it's from my dad.
But your dad's also half Asian?
Asian, yeah. But if you see him, he looks like a pure out the mafia, bald head, just Italian. Yeah, he don't really claim his Asian side.
Okay, what type of Asian?
I couldn't tell you because
shit.
I couldn't even tell you.
Like, I just know it's not Hispanic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my mother's fully Honduran.
Okay, that's dope. Honduran food. I love pupusas.
Pupusas the
they're
best.
fucking
Come on.
slapping. So
They
good.
are.
So good. All right, so you got a little bit of your nationality, love. What does your hat say?
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
Yes.
Wow.
This is a hat from ITSBIZKIT. He's a social media influencer. My mentor. Just, you know, I've worked with him since like 2016. You know, yeah, he does like merch lines. You guys probably seen this before, but
I've definitely seen that before.
And he's definitely the originator, because there's a lot of people who claim that they started Anything is Possible because it's super catchy, you know, but he was the one that started it.
Really?
Yes.
And you know, I love that you elaborated on that, because I feel like anybody who's watching now probably had the same question that I had, because I was like, anything is possible. Definitely seen that down the shore, selling in church, like any place that you could buy a shirt in the mall, in a kiosk, it's there.
Yeah.
So, but he's the originator.
I promise you that.
All right, where can you find him? We got to give the Instagram handle.
Oh yeah, it's Biscuit, ITSBIZKIT.
All right,
the biggest blogger in the world. Shout out my boy Biz,
Period.
man. Yeah, man. I'm here because of him.
Oh shit! Like it's your mentor.
Yeah. So I'm in the music industry basically because of my guy Biz.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess let's kind of like just start jumping into your journey. So like, I guess, what do you feel is your main criteria, at least right now?
Right now, definitely public relations. You know,
so PR.
I'm a PR, yep. Mostly for hip hop artists. That's really what I excel in, you know. But I definitely would say public relations for hip hop artists. So I get you press, you know, I get you activations. I handle a lot of your, you know, stuff like on that side of the industry.
Excuse me. So you're like, would you say you're the middleman?
Yeah, because, you know, I pretty much have to be the coordinator between you and, you know, publications or platforms. Yeah. You know, say like one of my clients want to come on the Mina Mendoza show, I would facilitate that.
Got it. Okay. What made you want to become like this plug in a way?
Man, I just love music, honestly, and it kind of just fell in my lap. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
At first, I just started being a journalist in like 2016. Okay. You know, that was my main goal. Just to be a journalist, maybe work for like The Source, XXL.
So you were just like what, writing articles?
Yeah, writing articles. Because back then too, in 2016, you know, public like write-ups was still a big thing. You know, like, not to say it's not no more, but back then, like, an artist would blow up off a blog. You know what I mean?
This is true.
They really would. So like, you know, I just started doing that, and then I actually met Biz, and then he kind of just taught me how to be a publicist, and then I would use Twitter as like my network tool. And then other publicists would be like, yo, Mike, you're basically a publicist. So, and I just self-taught myself, you know, like I just learned. I still have a lot to learn. Yeah. But, you know, I just love music. Okay. You know, just especially hip hop.
So I love hip hop as well. So talk to me a little bit about, you know, who are your like people in hip hop? Because I feel like when people say hip hop, there's so many ways that this can go. Like, who are your people? You know, who's your artist?
As of recently,
that you look up to.
Oh, I mean, that's a whole different question, actually.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's how you could kind of tell, not the character of people, because I'm not trying to judge. I don't like judging.
For sure.
And we're going to get into this topic later, because we're going to talk about Hot 97 and what Method Man and Redman said. Yeah. And it kind of ties down to this question that I'm asking. Yeah. But it's like, you could kind of tell, I guess, where your mind could be with musical genres, because the history was so different at that time.
Yeah, definitely.
And I feel like that's how you pinpoint it, whereas the sound, the type of, I don't know, maybe an electronical thing wasn't invented yet. That's true. Something. But the main thing I feel like is the sound. Yeah. The sound and the evolution of where people are at that moment. So who do you feel like are people that inspired you, like, with hip-hop?
Man, definitely Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace. You know, anyone who knows me, he's my number one. Like, you know, it was a very hard loss for me. Yeah. You know, but definitely him, just how he carried himself, and just his music spoke to me in a very different way. Yeah. You know, and he kind of just, you know, before I got into the music, you know, industry, I would have my doubts, you know what I mean? But I would really be listening to Nipsey and just being like, man, just go for it, you know? Like, it's a marathon. It's, you know, go for it, really. Yeah. So he's a big part of, like, me even entering the music world. Okay. You know, so definitely, I come a lot from the blog era. I would say the early 2010s. So like Mac Miller, Nipsey, A$AP Rocky, Schoolboy Q. Like, I still listen to them like religiously. You know what I mean? So definitely them.
Schoolboy Q. What happened to you?
Yeah.
What happened? No,
hey.
When he came out, it was awesome.
Yeah. His last album was really good, though, Blue Lips. And I'm actually going to go see his show next month. It's in, I forgot where it is, but I bought my tickets. So
Fire.
Yeah.
He's a supporter.
Yeah, definitely. That's my guy, too.
Okay, so I get it. I feel like, and it's crazy, Michael, that you mentioned this, like, 2010 is different from 2020.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, the world almost died at that year.
For sure.
And that changed a lot of things, especially with how we look at technology. So I feel like when you say the word blog, you know, that shit is definitely something that blew up during that time. I feel like blogging, all of a sudden, creating an app was like a big thing back in the day.
It really was.
It's just different things that I feel like it was such a weird time for us because I feel like we were in a place where the internet was still exploding.
Yeah.
It's not even where it is now. And I feel like at 2010, did we have Instagram? I think Instagram was just maybe born.
It just started, yeah. And like people were kind of just posting like pictures of their food.
You couldn't even write captions.
Yeah, not even write captions.
No, all you did was filters and you were just this mysterious person.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's like, okay, so talk to me what I'm trying to get at before I lose my thought. Blogging and getting exposure.
Gotcha.
Because the way we use exposure now is hashtags, tagging.
Yeah, for sure.
We didn't have that back in the day.
Definitely not.
So how do you feel like what did you have to do to make the exposure happen? Just so people could kind of understand the evolution of blogging, because you're saying you started out in 2010, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, definitely back then, like I said, in the early 2010s, you could blow up off a blog. Like we had Two Dope Boys, we had Nah Right, you know, Rap Radar. You know, Rap Radar's still around, but just a write-up would just blow you up, you know? And back then, you could still leak music, like an MP3, you know what I mean? That was still a big thing, you know?
It was a different time.
Yeah, so
different time.
It's definitely evolved. Like you said, now we got hashtags, we have social media, you know? But blogging, press write-ups are still important today because it helps with your SEO, which is search engine optimization. So when people Google your name, these articles will pop up.
Interesting.
And you need that to get a real blue check, not buying it. So you need like proper SEO to get, you know, blue check. And like I said, for people to Google you, you want these articles to pop up, you know, so.
So quick question. You seem like you know a lot about technology.
A little bit.
I'm sorry if I assumed that.
Let me shoot your question.
Okay, so verification.
Yeah.
Can you still get a verification now organically?
Yes, you can.
Really?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yep. You still could submit through Instagram and all the other platforms that you would want.
What's your opinion on that?
I think you know it is a status symbol for, you know, still today. So, but I think it's corny to buy it. You know, I really think. I think you should get it organically. But I think artists, major artists, should still have it so we can duplicate. I mean, you know, understand which is the real page and which is like these fan pages and stuff like that. I think it's still necessary. But just to go crazy and buy one, it's like, it's not that serious. You know? But it is a status symbol.
It is.
Yeah,
it is. And I remember when I remember that week where Instagram were able, all these blue checks out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. So then I'm like, all right, I'm not knocking it.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking it. But I always remember, I'm not going to mention this guest's name, but this guest actually had a blue check organically before it happened.
Okay.
But he was they were so butthurt that this shit was happening. That he was making posts like almost once a week. Like, look. Like, I guess like if you click info, you could actually see when they were verified.
Yeah, when they were verified. And also,
that's where I learned it off. They were like, I've been verified. I don't pay for my shit. I'm like, yo, but damn, like, it's getting to the point where the people who even got verified organically, it's like they have something to prove. Yeah,
they do,
It's wild.
Because, I mean, you know, when that did come up, like, where you could buy it, it was like, is that real? Did you buy it? You know? So, like, but how you can tell also by just looking at a profile is if you bought it, you have to put your whole name.
What do you mean you have to put your whole name?
Like for me, it'd be Michael DeBlasio, not like just Mike. You know,
shit.
Yeah,
really?
And that's the only standard name you can have.
That's crazy.
If it's organic, you could still have like your deblazeo, you know, or Queen of Spice as like your your top name. You know what I mean?
See, you know technology.
Yeah, a little bit. I gotta know these things for my job.
Marv, did you know that? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool. Okay. You know. I'm gonna look out for these.
Yeah.
So if it's organically, you can put whatever you want.
Yeah, you can
put an emoji.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Yep. So a person that bought it, they'll be their full government.
You can't put like.
You can't.
So for example.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna say that. Y'all not gonna find out who I am. All right, I'm gonna do an example. All right, Mickey Mouse. What if Mickey Mouse's name was like Pablo Raton? You feel me?
Bro, what are
so
you talking
he
about,
has to write Pablo Raton. He can't write Mickey Mouse.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's crazy.
That's how they get it. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing this information. Okay, so I guess. Tell me, what are the pros? Let's talk about the pros. I like talking about the positive first.
Gotcha.
What would you I don't know. Like, it's just like, it's nice, you know. You go get a drink somewhere. Oh, it's on me. Or you think you're gonna, and I'm humble about it. I expect to like pay for the ticket.
Yeah.
I don't go there expecting special treatment.
Exactly.
I don't, because I feel like you could tell, and I feel like when you're expecting it, like that's when you're not humble.
Yeah.
And like. But it's nice though, like, you know, and one thing I always do, no matter whoever takes care of me, I always just promise to take care of them. Whether it's like
for sure
a shout out in my show,
exactly,
promoting your work
just
on my
genuine.
page,
Very
exactly.
genuine.
That shit costs no money, so it's just like whatever I can do to like repay you and like you know whatever.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy like, you know, the appreciation treatment.
For sure.
You know?
Definitely. Getting like a care package from a brand.
That part.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, like
man.
A t-shirt. I get excited. Give me
love
t-shirts.
it.
Give me hats.
Give me that.
I will wear it.
Yeah. I don't gotta buy clothes. I'll just rock your stuff. Like,
Marv, give me a Bravery Studio shirt.
Where, Marv? Come on, Marv.
Yes. Yo, honestly, you should pull up to the karaoke.
Yeah, for
Are
sure.
you free June 29th?
I'll check. But, you know, if not, I'll definitely pull up.
All your people that you know, tell them to come through because it's 2 free hours of podcasting time.
Yo, honestly, like when you were saying the details and stuff of that, like I just love it.
Awesome.
Yeah, like, you know, some artists can't even afford that. You know, like studio
All
time.
you gotta do is sing one song, your favorite song in the
Word,
shower,
karaoke
yo. What song? And I feel like everybody has a song that they know word by word. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's cool. And if you want to face a wall and sing it, that's okay as long as you sing it. Like, I don't really care.
Yeah, for sure.
But you got to sing it, though. It got to be your voice. It got to be your voice. All right. So, I guess we talked about the pros.
Yeah.
And the most untargeting way, Michael, what would you say are the cons?
Man, just dealing with the headaches and having to put out fires left and right.
What does that look like, though? And also, before we get any deeper, we do got some love in the check-in.
Okay.
Yeah, we got out here Francely Morales.
Yo, my girlfriend.
Hey, girlfriend love.
Come on, photographer.
Girlfriend, come to karaoke.
She's my photographer, man. She's my homie, yo. I love Fran.
She's out here. She's in here with us.
She's good people, yo.
Period. Also, shout out to my best friend Amanda out here. Love that bitch, yo.
Yeah.
All right, so cons is putting out the fires.
Yeah, just being the one that has to like constantly put out the fires and just deal with the stuff an artist wouldn't necessarily want to deal with, you know? So, like you said,
Can you give an example? Don't use no names.
For sure.
Protect the innocent. And I like to and don't think I'm trying to put you on the spot.
No, for sure.
It's just that my thing with my podcast is like I like real stories. You could tell a real story when you're being genuine, and like you don't have to use no names. It's like an interview. No, but when you do an interview, they're like, "Can you give me an example of when you had to talk to someone through something?" You know, so you're not gonna be like, you're not gonna give a broad answer. You're gonna give a real example because you want the job. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
So think of that as this interview question, Michael. Like, was there ever a situation that you were like, "Damn, yo, why am I doing this right now?" Fuck.
Oh man, I really have to think hard.
It's okay.
But like, I think just dealing with the
was there ever?
I think dealing with the let me put it in a vague way. Dealing with the politics of the industry.
What does that mean?
Wow, you're putting me on the spot.
Yo, it's spicy, yo. It's
Yeah,
not
boy.
bland.
What do you want
It's not
from
bland.
me?
Damn, I'd have to really think of a.
It's okay, and if you can't think of it
Yeah.
right now, love,
Yeah.
just let's keep that question on hold.
Okay.
Right?
Got you. We'll
So-
get back to it. It'll circle back.
Exactly.
In. Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about what was your first connection, interaction,
Yeah.
where you were like, oh shit, I can really do this.
Man, so that's a good. I like that question. So I went-
Okay, you don't like the other question? Shit. Yo, I'm dead. I like that question.
I went to man, just getting that first invoice paid, honestly, and then having a client who was satisfied. You know, I was just
Fair.
like, wow, I could really do this. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's like, I remember it too. It was in 2016. I went to Miami for EDL Fest, and then I sent out my first invoice, and it was paid the time I got back. And I
Fire.
was like, you know,
Fire. He's like, yo, I got paid. He's like, dinner on me. Dinner on me.
dinner on me. Come
Dinner
on.
on me. Okay. We talked about pros and cons. I guess, can you talk about some projects that you were a part of?
Yeah.
So far, like, what have you done so far?
For sure. This year, on my PR side, I just got On Point, like OP and Rowdy Rebel. They just did a joint album, so I'm helping with the press for that. I actually tried to get him a distribution deal, so I shopped around to like United Masters, Video, 1RPM. The situation just ended up him staying with Empire, which he's with already. So that's probably like what I worked for the most this year, which has been really fun because they're big names, you know. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
And I guess, where's, I don't want to say the end goal, but where do you want to take yourself?
I want to go on tour. I
What do
want
you
to be
mean
a
on
tour
tour?
manager. I want to go on tour. I want to hit cities. I want to go on tour
Okay.
with any of my clients,
Any
big or
clients?
small, don't matter. I just want to go on tour.
So you just want to be on
Yeah,
the
my
road.
my friend Rodney actually just came back from tour, and it's just dope to hear his stories.
Fire.
But I would love to go on tour
On a bus
on a bus.
with them. All
I'd
of
even
it.
be in my Honda Civic behind the tour
Yeah,
bus. Like, let's go.
Yo, that's funny. Okay. Yo, tour life must be different. Yo, I want to go on a tour.
Yeah, yo. Honestly,
Mina
because
Mendoza cross country.
I love
Yo.
shows. I love concerts. I love going to concerts.
Yeah.
I love even seeing how a concert is produced.
Yeah.
You know, I love the everything from start to finish. And I've been to a lot. I've been to a lot as a fan. I've been to a lot as, my client performing like on the stage with them. So I've seen it all, and I just love shows.
Okay. What's your favorite show you ever been to?
I seen Kanye West at Highline Ballroom.
Oh, I love Kanye West.
Super intimate. He brought out Pharrell, 2
Jealous.
Chainz.
So jelly.
Just everyone you can name.
So jelly. Anybody that's been following the Mina Mendoza show, everybody knows.
Yeah.
I think I talk about Kanye West like for half the season of my shows because I really do love Kanye West.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah,
I
he's
love
dope.
him.
I mean, come on.
He's a genius. He's a fucking genius.
Yeah.
Like,
Come on. Did you like his last album?
I like all his albums, but this is the thing. Like, I understand that he's going through his phases or whatnot.
Yeah.
I have my personal opinion of what he's going through right now.
For sure.
I don't want. It's like kind of like what you say with politics. There's
Yeah.
just like a lot of weird things in the media.
No, for sure.
I don't know if he's going through like his Britney Spears period.
That's a good way to.
You know what I mean? So the best way to put it is like, I respect his mind and
Okay.
how he puts his all in whatever project he does.
For sure.
Whether it's music, fashion,
Yeah.
making an event,
Yeah.
doing church, doing something with his daughter.
For
like,
sure.
North, I feel like is going to be the next prodigy
Yeah.
of Kanye West.
Oh, he's
for
an innovator.
Sure.
Yeah, he's an innovator.
Like, yo, North is not, like, Kim is not going to stop North. Like,
she's
yo, I can
not.
tell
She's
it's going to
not.
get to a point
She's
where.
more Kanye than Kardashian.
A little bit. Yeah, no, not even a little bit. For real.
For real. For sure.
For real. Like, I feel like she's the type that she'll, like, break out of, like, some Hannah Montana shit. I've been waiting. Like, yo, like, I don't know. Like, some shit that, like, Kanye was like, yeah, fuck the Kardashians. Nah, let me stop.
Yeah.
Because in the end of the day, I know he really loves Kim
Oh, for sure.
so much.
Come on. That's the mother of his children. So.
But I also know that low-key he also hates her too.
Yeah.
It's a thing
you
of
can
both.
see a little animosity, you know.
Some Gemini shit. You don't know what you're going to get, yo.
For sure.
But damn, seeing Kanye West live.
Yeah, it was amazing. Like
I could imagine.
Yeah, from like 2016 to 2018, I went to a ton of shows. Like a lot. Like I seen like Jay-Z, J. Cole, like
Seen Jay-Z. Jay-Z was cool.
You know, like everyone, Nipsey, like I had to go to all that. ASAP Rocky, I was going to like an ASAP Rocky show like every other month.
Oh wow, it's
He's
crazy.
definitely number one who I seen the most. I seen him like 8-9 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you ever tried to jump into a different genre other than hip hop?
That's a good question too. I have, because I actually worked for an agency last year. It was like my first corporate agency job because, like I said, I did this on my own. I had like my own LLC. So it was really dope to, you know, work for an agency. And a lot of their clients weren't just hip hop. So, you know, I had to do non-hip hop, like, you know, clients. And it was hard. I'm not going to lie.
Open-minded?
Yeah, it was hard. So they catered to me. They were like, Mike, we're going to get you a hip hop client, you know, because we could see you struggle with, you know, and it's cool. Like, I'm not embarrassed to say, but it was hard.
They gave you some metal.
Yeah. Like they'll give me like a singer, you know, because the thing with a publicist is you have to be in tune with that genre, with those platforms.
Yeah.
How you can move.
Well, I guess to properly advocate.
Yeah, you know, so like it was difficult because in hip hop, I come on, I know every platform, I know every writer. You know, I'm actually a name in the industry, so I can pitch easily. You know, because half the job for a publicist is pitching as well. You know, like, hey, I got this client, they good for your platform. Hey, I got this client, you know, I need you for this. So I tried to do the non-hip hop and it was a struggle. So
it's good to be open-minded though,
yeah.
love.
No,
like,
definitely.
Have you seen the Amy Winehouse documentary?
No, but I actually saw that. It's on HBO, right?
Yeah, but not the Amy movie.
Oh.
The Amy Winehouse documentary.
Okay.
Like, cause I think it's on HBO.
Yeah.
But it's like a whole documentary. I was into her.
Yeah.
But I never knew her like story.
Gotcha.
Fully.
Yeah.
And put it this way, like I never knew how much love she had from the hip hop industry.
Yeah.
Like Nas was like obsessed with her.
Yeah.
Mos Def was obsessed with her. Like Mos Def was actually her real friend.
I can't lie. I
didn't know that.
Yeah. I know Amy Winehouse because of Nas. Like how he just, honestly.
But you get what I'm saying though? Like,
sure.
And he's from Queens, just like you.
Yep.
So it's like, it's always great to have that open mind and learn how to have an open mind because you never know who you'll meet.
Yeah.
And when I saw that documentary, it made me realize, even though Amy Winehouse, I guess you can consider her like pop.
Yeah.
To me, she was a true jazz singer.
Yeah.
Like
definitely.
she was an old soul. There was no other voice. I feel like maybe Lady Gaga's close to it, but Amy Winehouse was to me like a natural because she wasn't a performer.
Yeah.
That's also the other thing. Like when
For
you see that
sure.
documentary, like you see a human being that wasn't ready for fame, and I don't think they wanted it. But they just knew they had a talent and they knew that people wanted it.
Yeah.
So they were just trying to people please.
Yeah.
But it didn't seem like that was, I don't know. She just was an old soul. I feel like she just wanted to be in the backgrounds, but she also couldn't be in the backgrounds.
Yeah, because the talent was just out the charts.
Oh,
Like, I gotta watch that because I love documentaries.
You gotta watch it. I was just like in awe. And like the way, you know, unfortunately drugs played a huge role in like her downfall.
Yeah.
But like, even when y'all, I'm gonna be real, she was fucked up, and they were like, "Yo, you gotta sing this song," and she did it.
Yeah, she did it.
She did it,
That
and
actually,
it was fucking magical.
Yeah, that shows her professionalism in a way and her talent. Like, come on, like,
it was there.
It was there.
It was
she might not
there.
want to do it, but she's like, I know how to do this. You know?
She's cool though. She's funky.
Yeah.
I recommend
rest in peace,
anybody
for sure.
Oh, absolutely. I recommend anybody, artist, producer, you know. Watch that documentary. It's very strong.
I'm definitely gonna watch it.
It made me respect her so much more. I was like,
for
holy
sure.
shit. Like, she was very talented.
Yeah.
So, again, just being open-minded. You never know, like, what's going to happen, what could come through, you know? Like, I guess, like, if you had your iPad, your Spotify or Apple Music open. Would there be a song that, like, is there a song there that everybody like, oh shit, you're into this?
People don't know. I mean, I grew up on rock really heavy.
Okay, what type of rock?
Like, I mean, of course, like Linkin Park, Coldplay, Stain,
shit. I went to a Coldplay
like
concert.
3 Doors Down, like that was.
Yo, 3 Doors Down?
Come
really?
on, hell
shit.
yeah.
Okay,
Like,
it's giving VH1.
Creed, like.
Creed? Yo, I'm dead. Okay.
Because a lot of people don't know, although I'm in hip hop, I wasn't allowed to listen to it as a kid, because it was, it was
gangsta.
Yeah, it was gangsta rap. My dad didn't like it. Luckily, he allowed me to listen to Eminem at least.
Why? Because he was white?
Because he was white.
Yo, I'm dead. Oh, yeah, because your dad was half Asian, half Italian.
Half white. So, like, he just...
Yo, that's crazy.
And rap actually had stigma.
Yo, out of all people, Eminem, because his fucking music is wild. I hate you, kid.
Word, though.
Yo, what?
So he allowed that.
You want me to listen to this guy? Okay.
What do
Yo,
you
that shit's crazy.
Crazy.
Okay.
So, like, yeah, to get back to your question, though, like, I grew up on a lot of rock because of my dad.
Okay.
So, like... Man, I know, and back then too, rock was probably the number one genre in like the 90s, early 2000s. Like it was still like the heavy number one genre. So
yeah, I
was just heavy into rock. And then I got into rap because of my friends as well, so stuff like that. Like I was finally exposed to like Young Jeezy, T.I., and 50 Cent, Jay-Z. Like some people are like, you don't even know who Jay-Z was? Like I didn't until like 6th, 7th grade. Like
that's okay. That's fair. I feel like at 6th and 7th grade, that's when I figured it out too.
For sure, but some people would judge me because they're like, "But Mike, you're into hip hop now." I'm like, it don't matter. Like it's
Facts.
just it's when I was, exposed to it,
able to embrace it.
Yeah.
Okay. So talk to me this. All right, we're gonna do the Mina Mendoza card time.
Oh, let's do it. That sounds fun.
All right, you know what this is? Have you seen what this is about?
Spicy.
No.
Okay, so. This is the Mina Mendoza card. This is a card that truly has like an unlimited power.
Okay.
But it's only for 24 hours.
Okay.
That's it. So one thing I tell my guests, you want to be very realistic with this. Like, you can't be like, you can be like, oh, I'm just gonna go to this country and this country and this country. I'm like, okay, that's cool. But keep in mind, you're only allocated a certain amount of hours with this card.
Okay.
So if it takes you like 6 hours to get to these countries, just know you wasted 6 hours on just traveling.
Got you. Word. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna give you this card.
Okay.
And I want your mind to be like fully creative. Like you have full autonomy here.
Okay.
So it's like, whatever you want to do. It starts at 12 a.m. and it ends at 11:59 p.m. What would you do?
Wow.
The world's your oyster, friend.
What would I do? It could be personal work. What, like, it could be anything?
Yeah. It's a Black American Express titanium Mina Mendoza card. It's a collaboration. Yeah, it's a collaboration.
I like that.
Imagine let me stop. This is your interview.
Yo, Amex, come on. Get my girl a brand sponsorship. You heard?
All right, but go ahead. It's about you right now.
I would definitely go see my sister in California and be with my sister and my nieces and nephews.
Okay.
And probably using that Amex card, go take them wherever they want to go. But they're really just very special to me.
Okay.
So I don't see her often too because she lives in California. So, but my sister is like my person in this world. She got me a beautiful niece and 2 nephews. So it really would be to go to them. I'll take a flight straight to Cali. Probably bring my mom too.
You bring whoever you want.
Yeah, shout out Mom Dukes. My dad don't really like to travel, but my mom, she'd be right with me. So
damn, even dad at home.
He would want to be at home. He'd be like, "Oh, go ahead, guys."
Are you serious?
Yeah,
with
like,
the unlimited American Express card, dog?
He'd be like, "Leave me some lunch money, buy some dinner."
Okay, but really get creative, Michael. You could go to a jeweler. You could get connected with all the journalist people in the world. You want the source, you could get the source. Like anything you want.
Okay, that's all right. I mean, you did spark the idea, so I would tap into like with the people that I would want to like further, expand with. So I really would do that. I would tap in with everyone in my network and my circuit. Give some, try and use this resource to help anyone that I could, in those 24 hours.
Okay.
Like, I
That's
guess
it?
that's it. That's what it was.
Sure?
Positive.
Do you get a car?
I feel like that would be like with the flow.
A car. You're gonna like Jesus.
Shit, I'll buy a house.
A house. A car. You come out with a clothing line.
Oh damn.
You can do whatever you want.
That's true. That's true.
You sure you want to give me the car back? Oh shit. Michael, you are not prepared.
Not prepared.
Yo, American Express would be like, yo, the limit was 50,000. He only spent 12,000. What do we do? What do we do? Okay. All right, you sure?
I'm sure. That's what I would do. I would just go see my sister.
Yo, you could kick everybody out of Disney World. And it could just be you, your sister, your nieces, and your nephews.
Damn. Well, you know what's funny? We actually went to Disney World 4 years ago for her 4th birthday.
But you could kick everybody out. And it could just be y'all. You could ride all the rides like 5 times.
I would do that with Universal.
Okay.
Yeah, I would do that with Universal.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
You could do whatever you want with this card. Whatever you want.
I would do that, yeah.
I'm over here spending Michael's card. Like, yo, that's wild.
Nah, but you give me good ideas. Like, I wasn't expecting a question like that.
It's okay. Yeah. Every episode, I always ask my guests this question because, it's fun. It's like
For sure.
limit.
It's different, too. It's different. Like,
it's not serious.
Yeah.
And I always like to ask them this question. Okay, so let me ask you the other question. What's Michael's favorite sandwich?
Ooh.
Like, what's your go-to no matter what? If you're upset, hungry, whatever.
A gyro.
A gyro.
A lamb gyro with lettuce, onions, no tomatoes, a lot of white sauce.
The tzatziki sauce?
Yes.
Okay.
I love that shit. I could eat like gyros every day of my life.
Okay.
Yo, that is number one.
All right. So we got it. Favorite gyro. Gyro sandwich. You know what? That's actually unique right there. I've never had a guest that said gyro.
Really?
Yeah. Now, my best friend, Amanda, shout out to Amanda. She definitely got unique with this question. She's like, I like ice cream sandwiches. And I was like, okay, I'll give you that because that is a sandwich.
Different. Yeah, because I'm thinking of a bread sandwich.
Yeah.
She got
but that's still
creative.
a sandwich too.
It is.
It's called sandwich.
Yep, shout out Amanda.
She said ice cream sandwich. I was like, oh, you're right. You're right. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Okay, but you said gyro.
Gyro. Oh my God.
I always hear like turkey cheese, chicken parm, chicken cutlet, but okay, gyro. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
For sure.
Okay.
Lamb gyro at that.
Lamb gyro. Okay. I'm here for it.
Word.
All right. So let's talk about if you were to give advice to anyone who is starting to be a publicist, journalist, I guess that plug, what type of advice would you give?
Definitely tap in with other creatives because you're going to need them. You're going to need their platforms. You're just going to want to be around people who are what in the industry you're doing.
Yes.
And really just be genuine. Like you said, like we love the little care packages. We'll shout you out. Like,
for real.
Like just be genuine. Cause me, like, I really am a genuine person. Like I support everyone just off rip of just you doing that. You took that leap of faith. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely just be genuine. Do things from the heart. If you do it for the money, you're not gonna go a lot of places.
That's true.
Yeah, man. Like it's not.
Yeah.
It just shows your goals, and it's like if you're just in it for the money. First of all, money don't show up off rip unless you're in a great position to start with. But if you're really starting like from the ground up, build your name, build connections, show that you're genuine, show that you're here for the art, for the people, for the clients that you're doing it for.
Facts.
And you'll be fine, But yeah, tap in with others, man. Tap in with others, like.
And talking about tapping in for others, shout out to El Haj. El Haj is actually coming in all the way from Brooklyn. They have one of the most best Lush stores that I have seen with the company.
Yeah.
Lush Columbus Circle.
Okay.
Pretty dope. Very beautiful. Like, it's a tiny store but mighty.
Yeah.
They do events where you can like make your own bath bomb there. They do it like once a month.
Yeah.
So anybody who's from New York, definitely check out Lush Columbus Circle. Yeah, it's a whole vibe.
I'm going there. I'm going there then.
Yeah, be like Mina sent you. Say you're looking for El Haj.
I'm in Queens or Brooklyn all the time, so let's go.
Period.
All right, bet. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm actually going to Arizona next week. I've never been to Arizona.
I've never been there either. I've been to a lot of states. Arizona's not cities and stuff. Arizona is not. I haven't been there.
I'm excited, but I'm also like, damn, it's gonna be like hot.
Girl, it's gonna be real.
It's gonna be hot.
It's gonna be like humid hot, like
but it's like
dry
that,
hot.
like yeah, like because I went to Vegas last year and I experienced a little bit of that desert hotness. And damn,
I've been to Vegas a lot actually.
It's just that heat is different. It makes you tired.
Makes you tired.
You could get like sick.
Yeah, honestly.
I feel like that's what happened to me too. Like I went out there and I started to feel like, not like nauseous, but like just like
it's different type of air.
I don't know if the sunburntness actually does something to you, like internally.
It really could, honestly. And it's different type of air. It's different, like it's just totally different. So how it affects your body, in a different way.
My body was like, "Where you at, Mina?"
Yeah, like what is
Jersey.
this? Where we at? Like
what the fuck is this? Why you doing this? Why you doing this to us? But I'm excited.
That's what's
shout
up.
out to El Haj. He's actually a photographer too.
Okay.
But he's gonna be out there. We're gonna take some pictures. I want to see like a natural desert.
Yeah.
Like actually walk through it. I feel like deserts are like really like, I don't know. It gives me like spiritual vibes.
I feel that. I feel
like
that.
Little spiritual vibes.
Yeah.
But all right. Let's get into like spicier topics though.
Okay.
I feel like period. So I feel like there's a lot of different things happening right now, which is pretty interesting. One, the fact is, I want to know, how the fuck does a president get indicted in court but still able to run president?
Word.
Like, I want to know.
That's a great question.
Yo,
I would love to know too.
I'm not a gangster. It's gangster as fuck. But like,
isn't it a felony charge too? So you're basically a convicted felon.
First of all, there's 37 counts. Like,
so
like,
you're a convicted felon, but you can still run for president. Is wild as fuck.
Trump was at the UFC fight. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Right after that, right?
But I'm just like, yo, like
what, bro?
I just want to know.
Yeah.
I just want to know.
I just want to know. That's a good question. I couldn't be one to answer it, but I have the question just like you. That's wild. That is so wild.
Listen. I feel like, I'm not into politics.
Word.
But I feel like Trump knows how to have a good time.
Yes.
Like, am I wrong for saying that?
Nah, definitely not.
I'm not for Trump though. Like a lot of the things that his views, like on things, like I don't necessarily agree with.
For sure.
But one thing I could definitely say is like, this guy is like, I don't know, he just looks like he can have a good time. He looks like, I don't know.
Yeah, come on.
I ain't gonna lie, he looks like he's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Like,
he does. He does. I can't even knock him for that.
I'm just saying, Trump looks like a cool person to bump into. Like if I saw him in New York, I'd be like, yo, Trump. He'd be like, what up?
Yeah,
like he'll say something back and jump into his like truck.
Yeah.
You know, will Biden do that for me? I'm not sure.
Biden, that boy looks like he needs a bed.
Yo,
like,
for real.
Like bed rest for the rest of his life.
A little bit.
Come on, man.
I know. But it's like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not into Trump's perspectives.
Yeah.
And
politics
I'm not trying to
aside. Politics
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's not about politics.
Yeah.
I just feel like as a person, like if he wasn't a president and he had like all this stuff going, like I think he'll be a cool person to have a conversation at the bar, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right?
I think that was how he was, looked at prior to presidency, because of course his president's like his politic views had to come to light when you're running for presidency. But before that, he was in movies. Like he would be name dropped, like, in a cool way. Like he was kind of like a culture figure. You know what I mean? So I think he's, like aside from the politics views, he looks like a cool dude.
All right, we got to talk about it because we both like Kanye West.
Yeah.
What do you think about Northeast's performance in The Lion King? I didn't know that was an expensive performance.
Wow, I didn't.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
You have to put me on.
What?
Yeah.
You're a publicist and you don't know this? It was all over TikTok and Instagram. You didn't see North in that yellow suit? Looked like baby Big Bird.
That I did see.
But do you know what it was about?
No.
Okay, so there was a Lion King production that was actually a real show. Like people paid money. Like the child actors that were trying to audition for Simba's part were trying to audition for like 6 months.
Whoa.
So they're kind of like going into like nepotism.
Yeah.
Because I'm not saying North did a bad job. I'm not saying that, but it was giving very school play. You know what I mean? And compared to like someone that is in that field.
Yeah.
And knows what to do and is an actor and is theatrical and it can be this and improv. Not to say that North he can't, but like.
But those that specialize in that.
Exactly. So that's where I feel like a lot of the backlash came, and a lot of people who paid for the show, they're like, what did I just witness? Like the dancers and everything was on point, but it was just like North's performance. Even the outfit that she was supposed to wear, they modified it.
Really?
Yeah, she was supposed to wear like a Simba outfit, like, because you know how the Lion King is. They have like, I don't know, like it looks jungle vibes.
So she got the role, obviously, in a quick time and because of her name.
We don't know. But that's
I really don't like that.
Yeah, that's the background because of it. And I don't think she did a bad job, but it's kind of like, damn, like, yo, with all the money you got, you could have made your own Lion King play.
Seriously though, like,
you know?
like honestly, I don't like people who are in high position like that take away.
But it's not her fault.
It's not her fault.
I blame Kim. Nah, let me stop.
Blame somebody. Yo. Honestly, at this point though, even North looked like she want to use some of her power. Like, yo, I'm Northwest. What's up? Like, I'm playing this role.
I think she did great. Yeah. But for the level that it was supposed to be, we needed something greater. Yeah, she didn't. That's just all it is. Yeah. This is not a high school play. It just was giving school play compared to like Broadway. Yeah. You know, and that's all I'm trying to say. Like these kids like practice and some of them
that's
are
what's
like
fucked up, you know.
But we don't know yet. I hope the story comes out. Yeah. But you know what's crazy though? So this is the funny shit. North gets clowned for her yellow Big Bird outfit, right? For like the whole Lion King shit. Why Kim? Yo, Kim is that mom, yo. She's gonna forever be like, yo, is there a way that I could be in this too?
Oh my God.
Yo, so you can see it on her Instagram. I just think it's funny because it's her. And you know, I think she knows that it's her and she just lives with it. Yeah. But out of nowhere, she comes out with an adult-sized yellow bird costume in her Instagram. God. So people are like commenting like, damn, like, so you're just made an adult version of what Norfie did? Yeah. Like, definitely check it out. Anybody that's watching my show, you could go to her Instagram. You'll see what the fuck I'm talking about.
I'm gonna check that out.
Because I'm like, yo, what the hell? It's giving like, you ever saw like when Kris Jenner is like filming? You know what I'm talking about? Mean Girls, and she's just like, it's giving that, like, yo, you're becoming your mom. Wow. But you know what? Shout out to Kris Jenner because she looks fabulous. I'll give that up. Come on. Listen, she is the bread and butter of that whole family. Yeah, for sure. For a fact. For sure. For a fact. Yeah. She did not let that Caitlyn Jenner bullshit bring her down.
Nah, definitely not.
Shout out to Caitlyn Jenner too, though. But like, that's hard.
That's hard.
Your husband turned to a woman.
Yeah, that's hard. That's definitely rough.
And all your daughters are beautiful.
Beautiful. Like, definitely rough.
Damn it. That was perfect, Mark. Perfect. But you get what I'm saying? Like, you went from being grandpa to grandma. Yeah, yeah. You know, to a lot of these kids. And, like, you know, Kris Jenner is, like, has to be the bread and butter and, like, kind of has to balance that shit out. But I feel like she never showed that. She's just, like, she's fucking Kris Jenner.
Yeah, she's been doing it for years, too.
Yo, for real. She's badass. I think Kris Jenner is badass, for real. I think she's cool as fuck.
I salute her.
She stays, like, behind the scenes, too. Sure. You don't hear about her doing some stupid shit.
Never. You know? Keeps it very, like, you know? Yeah. Very leveled.
But low-key, I feel like she probably has all her daughters on a contract.
Oh, yeah, come on.
You know?
At the level that the Kardashians are, even Rob, who you would say is like probably
you said Rob. I forgot about him.
Come on now. He probably is still on contract and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, well, we're not giving them any more airplay. So, I guess, hold on. I always want to look at the time to say that. Okay, we still got 10 minutes. All right, so I guess... All right, let's talk about it. You going to the karaoke session, I hope you do come.
For sure.
What song do you think you're going to sing?
Ooh, it could be any genre, right?
Yes, but you got to kill it, bro. This is a grand prize of like 2 hours free podcast recording time.
Wow. Word.
Yo, for real.
Shit, what would I do? I probably would do like an Eminem song.
Okay, yo, I'm dead. I'm gonna make my daddy proud.
Even though I hate his new song that just came out, Houdini, he tried to like, you know, do back to like Real Slim Shady times.
Yeah.
But I probably would do like the Real Slim Shady. It's like, you know, shit like that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Those are like the classics.
Those are classics. That's songs that I came up with.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
That's probably what I would do. And it's just high energy. It'd be fun.
That part.
You know? That's what it's all about.
Speaking about music, I do want to go back to kind of like, because I feel like now is the right time that we can talk about it. Remember when I asked you about hip hop and you could tell like people's inspirations, like where their mind is kind of at?
Yeah.
So, like, did you hear about what Method Man and Redman said about Hot 97?
Yeah,
so, what do you know about it? Just to make sure that we're on the same page.
From what I think you're getting to when Method Man said it'd be his last summer jam because of the generational gap, which makes total sense. Like, I totally understand him. You know, I'm 30 years old, so, like, I'm even seeing it now because, you know, I don't really like the new rap. I'm around it a lot because I'm still around the studio. And drill rap is like the big thing.
Yeah.
I can't connect with it. So if Method Man was a pioneer of my generation, the gap is even bigger for him. So for him, you know, performing at Summer Jam, the crowd was probably so dead. And they don't even know that they're looking at hip hop legends. They're listening to a classic and they don't even know, you know?
That's true.
And I don't blame him. You know, the gap is too far gone now. You know, it really is. And it's now even coming to my generation, you know, the 90s. Like, we're old now. We're considered old.
A little bit.
A little bit, you know? So, like...
But that's sad, though.
Yeah, it is sad,
because, like, I feel like Method Man went through, like, just nice parts in history. So he came out with, like, Wu-Tang Clan.
Yep.
And that's, like early 90s, right?
Yep.
And then he was like, fuck it, I'm doing my solo career.
Yep.
You know, came out with his own shit, was fire.
Yep.
Then, like, I feel like it was early 2000s.
Yeah.
I'm going to start doing movies. Comes out with How
High.
High.
Come on, classic.
Yo, no one can forget about fucking How High, bro. I love that movie.
I love it. It's a classic. It's a classic.
To me, my favorite scene, what's your favorite scene out of that movie?
Oh, man. I mean, it's been so long since I watched it, but... Probably when they're in the car and they first meet, right?
Yo, me too! Yo, I swear to God, that's my favorite
Come on,
scene.
that's like the best.
Yo, when he turns on farts, turns on the AC, the weed just starts blowing everywhere. It's like, yo.
They were still rolling blunts. Kids don't know about blunts. They love grobber today. Like, oh, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. But like, nah, that scene right there, he was like, yo, I'm a ghost. Do shits the car. Yo, How High has to be like, yo, epic.
Epic. Come on. A stoner classic.
Stoner classic. Marv, what was your favorite scene from How High? The security guard? Well, I don't know his name. Oh, with his bike when they stole it.
Oh, man.
Yo, I need money. I need money. Yo, he was gangster as hell. He faked being mute. Yo, fact that Marv got it with that one,
That's a good one.
When they stole the security guard's bike, yo.
It's fucked up,
yo. Anybody can watch that scene, yo, that shit was crazy. He ran over the bike and then stole the parts.
Yo, it's fucked up, man.
Yo, that was epic.
Yeah.
But going back to that thing, that's sad because I feel like when it comes to like hip hop, like I guess like, cause Summer Jam is a festival.
It is.
You know?
Yeah.
And it sucks.
Yeah, it's an annual staple and like it's decreasing by the year. They actually had to switch venues to a smaller venue.
Yo.
It don't feel the same. You don't feel like Summer Jam is here.
They
get the same lineup. Like, you know, not to hate on them, but it's just...
there's a lot of things, and this kind of ties down to your career, too, Love. Yeah. Like, I don't know who's their publicist, or or maybe, like, I don't know who that person will be called, like, that person that kind of, like, guides them of what not and to do.
I guess the event coordinator, like, you know, like...
It goes back to, like, I feel like Hot 97 started going down the drain when... It was like 2014 2014 or 2013 Summer Jam. And it was when Young Money was supposed to play. It was supposed to be Nicki Minaj.
Oh, yes.
And Lil Wayne.
Yep.
And something happened because I was there.
Yeah.
And they announced that they weren't playing. And all the girls, because everybody loved Nicki Minaj at that point. Nicki Minaj was actually named #1. I forgot what list right now. Oh,
I saw that on Twitter. The hottest female rappers right now. Yeah.
And Nicki Minaj was #1.
She's still #1. That's queen.
And this was 2013.
Yeah.
They were like, I guess something happened where it was like something back and forth. They were like, we're just not playing. Like, I got told not to play, so I'm not playing.
Yeah.
And they didn't.
Yep.
And it's just crazy. Like, oof,
it's just...
I don't know.
And then even what they did with Sleepy and Hollow, that was a whole big thing. You know, I understand, like, because they supported Trump and they went out to that, you know, one of his, what do you call it? Presidential...
Like rallies?
Rallies, right? And, you know, they didn't like that, of course, and then they pulled him off the lineup. It's like a lot of people probably bought Summer Jam tickets to see Sleepy and Chef because Chef just came home.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, you guys are just doing the worst. Like, you're not doing, you know, you're doing everything wrong.
I mean, at that point, it's not about you. It's about the audience. It is. And that's why I feel like you have to put that first.
For sure,
that's the main thing.
The show in general, put first. Like,
exactly.
You know?
Like, if I was going back to that Nicki Minaj moment, I would definitely say, like, all right, we could be mad about this. Maybe we could talk about what we could do for next year, but let's not. Like, whoever was behind the phone tweeting those signs, you're fired.
Yeah,
you're fired.
You did bad. Bad work.
Super bad.
Bad.
Do you think Hot 97 can recover? Do you think will there be a Hot 97 next year?
I think there will be. I just think next year they do have to go all out and gain back that momentum.
Because they're no longer in MetLife.
They're not. Like, even Powerhouse, like, is bigger, and it's like we used to think
Angie left them.
Yeah.
Angie Martinez left them.
Shout out Angie though.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, Hot 97, y'all gotta get it together. For real.
Get it together. Y'all gonna be left behind.
You're losing all generations. You're kind of losing the youth. You're losing obviously the Red Man generation and even mine. Like, you know, the one that's in between. Like, we're not really hyped for Summer Jam. You know, you don't see much media after it, you know, that covered it. Like, I didn't see much of the performances. Like, they had Doja Cat. You know, she's a pop star at this point.
Yeah.
And you didn't see much coverage about her the next day.
And that's where I have to agree with you, Michael. I definitely co-sign with you about that because I feel like there's not enough, like, I don't know who's behind the media, but I feel like there's not enough people behind the media. Like, if you look at DJ Drewski, like, he has the movement, but he's pushing his own media.
Yeah.
Yes, he has the background of Hot 97. He's still with them. But I feel like there has to be more push through promotion, especially because now I love radio. Yeah. I do. And I feel like this is the background of all of this.
For sure.
But I'm going to be real, not to be disrespectful. No one listens to the radio unless their phone is dead.
Yeah, the Bluetooth's out.
Yeah,
like stuff like it's the last resort.
Exactly. But it's not like it's not a good resort. It's just there needs to be something there, like stronger, or like, I don't know, like you need to create more of a connection to your people, your viewers, your listeners. Yeah. I don't know if y'all need to start giving out prizes more.
Something.
More festivals, more shows. Yeah. If y'all gotta downgrade yourselves a little bit and go out to these clubs again and start promoting yourselves and being more for the people. Hey, fucking hire me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There needs to be a shift.
Yeah, there does. A revival at that point, like something. They have to do something. Because podcast is taking over.
You don't see Z100 losing money. So it's just like, what the fuck? Like, you know, they pop off with everything, yo. So it's just like.
And just tap in with like the new creatives. I feel like a lot of the old people, like, you know, Ebro, Funk Flex, they're still gatekeeping. They're not allowing the new generation of media to usher in. And that's bad because their ear is for a certain sound that's not connecting with the youth.
And again, it's about your audience. It's not about you.
Come on, like you even have legacy acts like Method Man who are not connecting no more. So
that's crazy.
That just shows you, like, let's get the new generation of media in.
That part.
Yeah. That's what needs to be done.
I agree. Hire me. Just saying. Just saying.
Come on.
Just saying.
Nah,
just
for
saying.
real.
I'm manifesting that shit into the universe.
As you
I'm
should.
just saying.
I can see it too. Honestly, you're very dope. You have a dope platform for yourself.
Thank you. Shout out to Bravery Studios.
Yeah, shout out Bravery.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I love to see it, yeah.
I mean, in the end of the day, love, every famous act that we have ever known of started off from just basic conversations like this.
Yep. Definitely.
Like at one point in the 90s, Tupac was bumping into Biggie and
Facts.
before they were even famous, and there was like rooms where like people were in them together.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all about, I feel like, the determination you put in, but what you want it to really truly be.
For sure.
And stick to it.
Yep.
Even when people don't feel like it's a great idea,
Yep.
stick to it.
Stick to it.
But still listen to like
you know.
what they want to say,
Yeah.
because if anything, it could be a 2.0 of your 1.0 idea.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But don't not stop wanting to do it.
Never.
Period.
Come on.
Let's
That
go.
far. Cheers to that.
Period. All right, love. It is now 8 o'clock.
Yep.
What I would love for you to do, Michael, I think this was a great episode. I
Thank
feel
you.
like, you know, kind of getting to know who you are and just where you want to be. I want you to give your shout outs. I want you to give your flowers. Any people that you want to shout out, Instagram, future projects, anything. This is your time.
All right, I got you. I mean, definitely shout out to Biz. Like I said, he's my mentor, the reason I'm even in the industry. And, you know, also my clients, other people that connect with me and just give me the opportunity to be on their platforms, my clients, the opportunity to be on theirs, you know. And just everyone just that supports me, you know, it could be friends, family, like it's a whole, no one really comes straight to mind, but just in a vague way, just all those people, you know, definitely the ones that always keep me in mind and, you know, keep me going, because it's hard to be a creative, you know.
It is.
It's very hard, you know. Some days we have our off days where you don't want to work, and then sometimes you're on a high. So, you know, it's salute to the people that keep you level-headed and, you know, keep you going.
That part.
Yep.
All right. And also, so people can find you, what is your Instagram name, YouTube channel, anywhere that the people can find you?
Across all platforms, it's DeBlasio. It's DeBlazeo. Follow your boy, yo. And if you need PR services, hit me up. Let's see what we can do. I work with all budgets. I work with all people. Let's get it rocking.
Let's go.
And thank
Let's
you, Mina. Yo, much love, girl.
Of course.
Yes.
It was a beautiful experience.
Yes, I love all this. I love your platform. I love what you're doing for people, and just keep it going. And you're definitely gonna be the new generation of media. I see it. She's talking it into existence, but it's gonna happen. Yes.
Let's go. Good vibes.
Yes, much love.
Yes, thank you, Michael. Thank you. Also, everybody that tuned in with us today, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I feel like it's the same for all platforms. It's Queen of Spice. That's Queen #0F Spice. Remember to follow me. And again, because we just posted it today, Karaoke Showdown. Get your tickets. Eventbrite, June 29th.
Yes.
The best karaoke song singer gets 2 hours of free podcast recording. Who does that? Bravery Studios does that. Period.
Yeah.
Let's go. So yeah, if y'all coming, I would love to meet y'all there. You know, it's gonna be a great night. So definitely show up. I'm gonna be promoting it until the day happens. So I hope to see y'all there. But this is the end of my show right now. It's your girl Mina Mendoza, little girl, big personality, Queen of Spice. We out.